So, Joe Buttons versus the Migos. This was at the BET Awards. There was a lot of smoke at the BET. A lot of attempted smoke at the BET Awards.
Yeah,
Nobody
actually got into anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was attempted smoke everywhere.
Yeah. Joe Buttons and the Migos went viral.
The Migos stand up was the funniest shit ever. Quavo with the arms folded and then Offset taking back the cuffs. that was the funniest shit ever. Joe Buttons is a dickhead. Yo, I always say that. Yes. Joe Buttons is a dickhead. Migos is a horrible interview. I love Migos. I love their music. I love them. I watch them.
They're the worst interview.
I watched them on the Breakfast Club. It was terrible.
Worst interview in music.
They're worst. They're terrible in interview. Joe still was a dickhead for the way he did it.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it. Because he was just over the
It's a level of frustration. But at the
you
end
can see it in his face. He's looking at academics like, come on, dog.
At the end of the day, you're hired to do a job. So whether the person that you're interviewing gives you what you want out of the interview or not, that is the wrong way to handle it. And you're even more of a hypocrite and a hoe nigga for handling it like that because you did the same thing to Taxstone. He's asking you regular ass questions, and he's like, "Well, what do you think?" And, you did the same shit to Tax, to the point where he was about to fuck you up.
Yeah, they were about to rumble.
Tax was going to there was going to be a clash.
It was funny though because the room they were recording in was like 3 feet wide.
He like, the fuck is wrong with this nigga,
what's
son?
wrong with this silly ass nigga? That was hilarious.
I ain't one of them bitches from them third world countries you can fucking talk to like this, nigga.
Yeah, I definitely remember
Fuck this nigga. Tax was hot.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
So it's like, dog, you've been on that side of the interview. You've been on both sides of the interview. And you did some dickhead shit. So you're just a dickhead. And it was funny because he said on Everyday Struggle the day after Vic Mensa checked academics, he was like, I dare one of these niggas to come up here and talk aggressive to me and da-da-da. And then the shit with the Migos happened and he did nothing. So it's like, yo, you like...
Migos is on a roll. Like, they're just, they're hip-hop's biggest group now, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Them and Ray Sherman.
No, they're bigger than Ray Sherman. Because like, Ray is a star. Sherman is falling by the wayside. Because he got that song with French. That shit
is everywhere.
That is my favorite fucking song on the planet.
It's a monster record.
Yeah, that's a good-ass fucking song.
Sway Lee said, I got 1,000 of them on my laptop. That shit ain't really about nothing.
Yeah, Sway Lee's, he's going somewhere.
Yeah. But
I don't think they're fucking with Migos. Migos have, like, completely crossed over. Migos was at the Met Gala. Like, they've completely crossed the fuck over. But, Joe, I'll say this. As much as I think Joe Buttons is a dickhead, I respect him. You know what I mean?
I don't respect him no more. That was a weird whole move.
That was a whole move. I'm saying because he's kept his simple, his pump it up ass relevant through all of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with Joe is that
I said you know what I'm saying.
I respect Joe's career because in his position, a lot of people just fade away. It's like you have a big record. The label trying to push you to do X, Y, Z. You play the label game. It don't fucking go in your favor. A lot of motherfuckers, it's over after that.
Look at Roscoe Dash. They try to play him for being. Roscoe Dash did a whole video standing in front of the truck with a fur on, talking about I get this to my family members so they can drive Lyft.
Entrepreneurs and this and such and that. And
the boy like, no, you was you.
It was you
coming to pick me.
I can see you.
It says Jeffrey.
It clearly says you. Roscoe Dash went left at, he pissed Kanye off. Now you out the industry, nigga. Remember that Twitter rant and all that shit that he did against Kanye? Talking about, I don't have my writing credits and y'all not crediting me. He had a Twitter meltdown. Like, around the time that the Cruel Summer album came out. Like, probably a couple months later, he had a Twitter meltdown against Kanye. Now you out the music industry. Certain motherfuckers you can't really piss off, man. Shit not gonna go your way.
Music is different, man. Back in the day, pissing people off was like encouraged, like it was like decent.
Not no.
Like when 50, what was the joint 50 did? How to Rob, and then the Ghetto Quran. No one could do that now.
Yeah,
nothing. Hell no. No.
Yeah, they just gonna remove you. They're gonna pack your items and remove you from the rap game.
Real talk.
Like you gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I want to like Joe Buttons just because he's black, But
once I realized that he was acting on Everyday Struggle and that he's not as passionate about some of this shit that he makes it out to be.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, I was like, all right, I'm cool off you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, if you that passionate, that's one thing. But if you acting and you know what I'm saying, and you taking these hot takes and you just being a weirdo for the sake of fucking media and trying to go viral. Same thing. He said he was hamming it up when he did the Drake Joan on the podcast, the one that went viral.
Oh, yeah?
When he was talking about views and all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is uninspired and this and that. And he said he was acting on that joint. He was like, he felt that way. He's like, but I didn't feel that strongly about it. So it's just like, yo, you just kind of like, it's kind of full of shit, my man.
Yeah.
Kind of cool off him.
I mean, I see people do all types of crazy shit to keep themselves relevant. So,
oh, I'm definitely not doubting that.
Yeah, like
But the thing is, it's like, yo, we was on the road to like respecting you as a journalist, and then you like doing weird, like how you call a motherfucker, call him sassy, and then you the one that tossed the mic and sashayed off the stage.
Yeah.
What was more sassy than that?
Yeah.
Like, they dressed weird, but you fucking acting weird.
The funniest was Julio Jones in the background. Did you see that picture? Julio like, man, what the fuck is y'all doing? They had a picture of them all shooting dice.
Yeah.
And Gucci.
in between the trailers.
Yeah. And like and Carl was like, Gucci like he'll fuck them up. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, that's Julio Jones standing on the right. Carl like, oh shit, I didn't even feel him. Like, Julio's a Super Bowl athlete. He hurt everybody in that fucking hallway.
It's a different type of thing. That's like getting your ass kicked by a Super Bowl athlete is like Wolverine fucking you up. It's like you ain't gonna know where it's coming from.
What Shady did to the cops?
Beat the brakes off. Beat him so bad.
In a sweater.
The DA was like, oh, you right.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to be next.
Nigga. I remember we was at the bar like years ago, and when the Lakers was playing the Magic, in the championship, and Dwight had like missed the it was like a rebound opportunity, he didn't get whatever, and old head like to the right of us was like, I swear, yo, Dwight's such a bitch ass nigga, and Ross was like, yeah, but if he came in here right now trying to rumble you, you don't want no parts with that.
He's like a 7'7" wingspan.
He's like, could you imagine like you arguing with a bitch and she like, I'm gonna go get my boyfriend, and like
it's Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard come in here with like dirty Rockaware jeans on, like where he at? He's like, you don't want no parts of that. And I'm like, yeah, like an athlete, you don't want that work at all.
You just gotta clap him.
Yeah, real tough.
You just gotta clap him and go up greatest for it and do your tick up top like a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's no two ways about that shit.
Yeah, you don't want no fight with a professional athlete.
In the words of AR Ab, he said, AR Ab said a lot of shit, man. I'm not running, dog. I'm too fat for that shit. I'm not running. If I absolutely don't want to fight a nigga, he bigger than me, I'm going to tell him, sir, I don't want to fight you, sir. And if he's beat me up anyway, I'm going to shoot the nigga.
I was watching a documentary on Wilt Chamberlain on NBA TV. And Tree Rollins, I know you remember Tree Rollins.
Absolutely.
You younger
legend.
People. Tree Rollins was, 6'11", big burly motherfucker from Atlanta. Tree Rollins said, I've realized Wilt Chamberlain was like the strongest man on earth, where he said, I fell down, and before I could gather myself to stand up, I was standing up. And I didn't realize Wilt had picked me up off the ground and stood me up.
And this one, Wilt was like 50-something.
He said, I looked at him like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? He said, yo, Wilt straight picked me up. Like feet off the ground, picked me up and stood me up. Like, sorry about that, young man. He's like, I knew right there Wilt was the strongest human being ever made. Like, yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, man. Athlete strong that's something else. What happened with Migos and Breezy?
Migos versus Breezy, the big blood backstage. This how you know Chris Brown is Chris Brown crazy, because the whole time them niggas is like 17 niggas like coming forward. He didn't move off the car. He was just chilling. He did not move.
When I see it, I'm like, yo, Chris really might be a capo now or something, because he really was just linked on the hood. Like, I ain't getting into this stupid shit.
Make one phone call, get all you bitch ass niggas murdered tonight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know that Chris Brown is Chris Brown crazy.
What are they apparently beefing? Is it over Carucci?
Over Carucci.
Okay.
Yeah. We was cool. You was my mans. Now you fucking my bitch. Well, apparently the courts have determined that that's not your bitch no more. You have a 5-year indefinite restraining order against you, my man. You might want to park it. So, yeah, apparently Chris Brown is still trying to control her life via satellite.
Hey.
It's not really working.
Carucci's a bad motherfucker.
Listen, that shit got to be dynamite, because this motherfucker is losing it. All he did was beat Rihanna up. He been fucking chasing Carucci around for 7 years now.
Somebody called him Fist Brown the other night. I cried.
I fell on the floor.
Yo, I cried.
So the Fist Brown would have just focused on his career instead of putting hands on people.
Fist Brown.
Who knows where he would be?
Fucking Fist Brown. Yo, Twitter is the greatest shit ever, man.
Yo, it's now, it's non-stop.
Non-stop.
Like, 2009 Twitter was better. Like, 2009 to 2012 was better because you could say whatever you want, and it ain't like all the fake activism. It wasn't fake activism headquarters, but the quick, like the witty shit that you see on Twitter, it's nonstop.
Yeah.
I favorite 97 tweets a day, man. The shit is non-fucking stop, man. Like, it's all day long, yo. The men, the women, everybody. The shit is like, why are y'all so funny?
Like it just amazed me how people can be that witty and how they find. Did you see this, John?
So I don't get no points for having Safari jump everyone. Yo. So fucking Rich was like, Philly the boss was like, yo, he's like, I really need to know like what was being said in this picture right here. He's like, because these motherfuckers' faces is on another level.
That's crazy.
What happened to the podcast?
That's all I'm getting over here. It's the funniest shit ever.
That's funny as shit. What happened to the podcast?
I didn't even look on Instagram.
I know my Instagram is probably flooded, yo.
Oh, yeah. I got 45 comments, so yeah.
Love says stop playing, yo.
Rob hit me like, yo, what the fuck happened? I'm like, Chad, an idiot. He's like, come on, man. What the fuck happened? I'm like, I'm fucking with you, Rob. Relax, man. It's not that serious.
Yo, I'm hitting everybody with the same text jokes we record right now. What happened? I really like y'all, man.
This is
yo,
hilarious.
my man Mir texted me. Shout out Mir, my little bro Mir from Dope Shows. He said we need a Jeezy shout out. Here's your Jeezy shout out, Mir. Since you text me, August 11th, Jeezy at the BB&T Pavilion in Baltimore. My guy Black Poppy opening up YBS Scola. So there's your plug. Thanks for the concern.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Vaughn said people hitting him up. Fuck going on with the podcast?
All right, let's do this. Let's do a BET Awards recap. The best performance of the night was by children who aren't
who aren't performers.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
I know somebody was in the crowd like, I'm gonna sign these little niggas.
And when they was like, they was doing a tribute to New Edition, whatever. They brought the first kids out. I'm like, oh, that's fly. And then they brought the the teenage kids out.
Yeah.
And then the real New Edition got out. And I'm like, they can put them back in the audience.
Put them in a coffin.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Bobby up there? What's the issue?
Bobby was up there.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh.
He had the dumbass fur on his shoulder and the Jordans on.
Did he come out later or something?
He left. He came out, but then he disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Probably to go get oxygen or something. And then he came back.
Baby, where's my oxygen tank?
Where's my mask? Where's my mask? And he came back on the stage when they all when all three groups got
together. Can we talk about how Ralph is out here aging like a police dog? That nigga look like a 17-year police Doberman pincher. Like, yo, how did you get older than Bobby? Like, Bobby been sniffing quarter keys and half a key since 81. How you get older than Bobby?
Ralph, when they first showed him in the crowd, I'm like, who the fuck is Bull? And then when they they started coming up, I'm like, oh shit, that's Ralph Tresvant. Yeah. Ralph looked like he had went to a couple job interviews that day. And then just came straight to the awards. Like, man, fuck it. He had that Juicy Couture hat on. He wouldn't take off.
He had a Terry Cloth Juicy Couture pup circa 1999.
I'm like, yo, Ralph look crazy out here right now.
Oh, man.
The funniest of the whole shit was, did you see the video I posted with Ricky Bell, when he got up there and the Bull did the voiceover where he was thanking the Beijing God?
No, man.
My God. Listen. Because we gotta play this shit on air, man. It's the only way this shit is going to work.
Thanking the Beijing God.
Dog, I fucking fell out hysterically off of this shit.
I'd like to start off by giving honor to my Beijing God. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I asked for the regular Beijing, and they gave me the 3/4. I wanted the regular paint. They gave me this Supreme. I just want to let y'all know that this wasn't my original intentions. They got me out here looking like an action figure. I can't put on a hat for the next 3 weeks because the dye will slip down into my throat area and that'll be itching. I just like to look, if you're a barber out there and you're spray painting people and they're not asking for it, okay?
You spray painting people and they not asking for it, man.
Oh, these weren't my original intentions.
Yo, man, that's funny as shit. Did you see last week Love and Hip Hop? They was when they had the screenshot of Caesar on Twitter, and they was like, every New York nigga go to Atlanta and come back with their beard like this.
Oh,
the
no,
shit
I
was full of Beijing.
Oh shit, no, I missed that.
He had the chin strap full of Beijing. I said, yo, that shit is disgusting, man.
That Beijing shit is crazy. That's a wild lifestyle. You know, my job, man, them niggas be dyed the fuck up.
Ain't that shit not cheap? That shit like $60 for a haircut. Let me get the full Beijing with the beard and the
my barber
haircut.
down southwest, Les, he won't even do that shit. Les, it's on the board, but he like, I'm not, no. You come in and ask for that, he like, no, man, we ain't. He like, I ain't got no mixing bowls. Like, I'm not getting into that shit in there. That shit is a mess.
Yeah, when you need your shit ultra sharp and shit,
yeah.
let me get the motherfucking Beijing. Just paint my line on.
It's crazy that like that's a real thing.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx had a proper painted on hairline this week.
Jamie Foxx is like the
award.
king of painted on hairline.
Yeah,
and he always has a different painted on hairline.
It's like how they got the Joe Budden mood board. They could have the Jamie Foxx hairline board. Like he could just be his own joint at the barbershop. Like, yo, which Jamie Foxx are you feeling like this week? How you want your shit cut?
Yeah.
His hairline be down here.
It'd be real tight. then it open up. The shit is crazy.
Like they got the most versatile hairline of all time.
Like your barber is Picasso with that fucking brush. But yeah, the best performance was definitely the children. They killed it. That it was actually dope when all three of the groups was on stage. Yeah. And once Bobby got his oxygen and came back, they was lit. That shit was dope. Yeah. How'd you feel about Leslie, the host?
She's terrible. She's over the top. She's like, she kind of like almost like a slapstick comedian, and that don't work for that shit. Don't translate to award shows.
It don't translate to like black people. Like I'm not trying to be funny. Like that's why. Like to me, she's on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. She's super successful. She's in Ghostbusters. You know, but like far as like us, like it's like
it's a no.
Nah.
Why didn't like Chappelle or Chris Rock host the show
or LeVar Ball
or LeVar
Ball? I like it could have been just about. And I never really thought she was that funny.
Me neither.
To me, like I never really like. I used to remember she was on Comic View, and even on that back in the day, it was like, yeah, she like a female Arnaz J.
But Arnaz
G has like he has so many antics and because she does all that moving around and jumping. But I don't know. I just. To me, she wasn't that good.
Is it the fact that she's 7 feet tall? Is that taken away from the comedy?
No, because they're tall comedians. Can't think of any. But, you know.
It's Mark Curry.
Yeah.
Mark Curry's actually funny, though.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper? Oh, yeah, he was super fucking funny.
Do a lot of cocaine, though.
Yeah, a lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. Mark Curry played for the Warriors.
Did he really?
No, he didn't.
I was about to say, that wasn't real, was
Yo,
it?
did you see the joke during the playoffs? They was like, you ain't no real Warriors fan if you can't name who this is.
Yeah, Mark
like, man, that's Mr. Cooper. I see every episode of that show.
Straight up.
Fine ass Holly Robinson on that joint.
Yeah. Chance won Best New Artist. Yeah. Even though he's been out for like 5 years, we're still gonna give him the Best New Artist.
First time you put a barcode on your shit, you a new artist. We don't care that you had Acid Rap 1 and 2 before this and was on Dedication 19 with Lil Wayne. Yeah. That doesn't matter. You're a new artist, Chance.
I like Chance a lot.
It's hard not to root for. Chance is just so thorough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he stand for, family guy, take care of his community, he invests in his community. Like, how can you not root for Chance?
Yeah, I like Chance a lot.
They was calling him Chance the Industry Plant Rapper on Twitter the other day.
Your man won, Rapper of the Year.
Yo, he had fucking jewelry on. I was confused.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
What's crazy is I didn't see when he got the award.
He had like 3 diamond necklaces on. I was confused.
Oh, wow.
I was like, this nigga been hanging with Future too long.
I don't like him on that remix. That mask off.
That shit is like, yo, that shit has divided the nation like the Hutus and the Tutsis.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are dead down the middle. Like my man Brad loved Kendrick on the Mask Off remix. The other rest of the world is like, yo, fuck you, boy. Like, why did you ruin Future's song?
It's just it's not, you know,
It's not needed.
yeah. He did good rapping.
Yeah. Certain songs don't demand or command a remix. Sometimes you just get it right the first time. Like you remix a hot record, a perfect record, you don't remix.
Yeah.
There was no need to remix that record. It's nothing that, you know, Kendrick could add to that record that's gonna make it any bigger.
No. So no, I like Kendrick. I'm coming around.
Coming around.
Yeah, but nah, him on that song was just weird as shit.
There was a DJ Khaled medley, as there is at every award show nowadays.
Khaled, I fucks with Khaled. You know how much I like Khaled.
Hate his album.
The album,
It's bad.
I listened to like 5 songs, and I'm just like,
The problem is, it's too many songs. Number
yeah,
one.
it's like 32 songs.
It's like 97 songs. Number 2, he overexposed. He overplayed his hand. Trying to sell the album, he overplayed his hand. The first 4 songs are all songs that we've been listening to for X amount of months now. Shining since February. The Drake record to the max for a month now. So it's like all these records, you overplayed your hand. So it's like by the time we get to the other records, it's like, I already heard. Like, I'm on track 6, already know the
It's
whole
like
top half
his
of the
last album, what was that? Major Key?
Major Key.
It was perfect in the sense of we had just got the Jay-Z and Future record.
Yep.
And then when you get the album, you see the first track, Jay-Z and Future. Second track, Drake. Third track, Nas. Fourth track, Big Sean, Kendrick. It's like, dog, in the first 4 tracks of this album,
you got the top
Drake,
rappers.
Kendrick, Nas, Jay-Z, Future, like
Big
you,
Sean.
and Big Sean. You got all the biggest motherfuckers, past and present, like on this album. But this John, it's like you got them, but it just ain't. It ain't in that.
It ain't coming to cover the same.
Yeah, nah.
What I will tell you is, Pusha T has the best rap of the year on
I'll give you
on that Good Man record,
Yeah.
and he washed Kiss, and Kiss did good. But Pusha T was on another fucking level, man. He got to rap more. Like, I'm friends with people that surround him, and I'm like, yo, this nigga got to rap more. And what I was told exactly is, don't worry. See, we've been stockpiling for a war, and we about to go to war. All this shit is coming out. So you about to have a whole flood of Pusha T and good music and Yes Movement records coming out in the next couple weeks.
That's what's up.
Shit about to get dark, apparently.
How you feel about the whole Remy?
She deserved the award, but I don't give a fuck about Remy Ma.
That's listen. we're here.
We here.
We're here.
I mean, I respect it. I'm saying I'm glad she won.
I don't necessarily think she does. I mean, I get it. It's just,
It's like you playing the field. It's just
it's-
like how Nicki for the last couple of years we've been playing the field. Except Nicki was actually hot at the time. Nicki just aged out.
But I think Nicki still did more this year, though. She had more sales, bigger records.
But I mean, I'm guessing they going based off of All the Way Up.
I mean, but even when that dropped, the album did 11K first week.
Bad.
Her and Fat Joseph did not sell well.
Nah,
so
at all.
it's like, you know, Nicki is what? How many times she went over? Like she dropped a diss song that fucking went to the fucking moon. So it's just like, you know, I was saying it yesterday when Nicki performed at the NBA Awards. We're about to get to that, the NBA Awards. Nicki's run as far as like it might be over.
Ain't no might.
It might because Nicki's still Nicki.
My thing is this. Whatever it's so many talented rappers and writers. It's more talented rappers, writers, and producers now than ever.
Right.
You can find a hit record damn near anywhere because everybody fucking got them. It's little dirty niggas that we have no idea who they are that are touring, fucking selling 3,000 seats every night. So there's dope records everywhere. You got artists like Made in T.O. You got his brother 24 Hours. Niggas who write and produce and
Look at
manufacture
the little white boy
dope
from Philly
Maddox.
with the fidget spinners.
Yeah, Maddox. Like motherfuckers that's producing, and the boy Chapo that's with him. I'm saying like motherfuckers that are producing dope ass records. You need help, sis, because that same that shit, you sound like Curtis Blow right now. Like
Man, you getting Remy status.
you getting Remy status. Like you washing yourself. Like we don't gotta criticize you because you killing your motherfucking self. Like yo, Party Next Door is out there. That all the dope records on Khaled album. That nigga wrote them or he owned them. Ask for help. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Bryson Tiller write records. Ask for help. Like somebody gotta help you, sis.
Call Safari.
Listen. I don't never want to see you again. But send the references over. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work the lawsuit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you a little apartment. I'm gonna get you a 97 Accord, and shit gonna be cool. 99 Accord.
Get him a show Taurus. You know what I'm saying? With the good engine in it.
Reconstructed.
Yeah. From Copart.
From Copart.
But still. Yeah, she got to get Safari back on the team. I'll definitely say that.
It's like she need a no man. She needs somebody to be like, nah, delete that shit. Like, yo, let me see something real quick. Yo, engineer, hold on a second. Let me see the mouse real quick. What you just do? I just deleted that shit. That shit is trash, bitch.
Yeah.
Redo it. Like you're not trying. You know what I'm saying?
While we're here, let's talk about the NBA awards real quick.
Got to.
I think Drake did exceptional hosting.
Drake is the man.
The Get Out with the Steph Curry, that was brilliant.
Lit.
That was brilliantly done.
That was lit.
Drake's gonna have a long career after rap. Drake's gonna be on Saturday Night
Drake
Live.
Drake made a punch his own ticket, man, to do
whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, it's no way around it. He's done too much already for him to just like die off. So I don't think that happens. The show was annoying as shit though. Like having this big old dumbass production to get these awards away in it, and like it's just not the same feel as when they would get that award in the first round of the playoffs with everybody going crazy. Because I remember when AI got his MVP trophy, and that moment.
It was electric.
It's just not like that now. Yeah. Like, trying to recreate that in a room with a bunch of, corny rich niggas with suits is just like, no. Draymond had on fucking shorts. It was just goofy for me. I'm happy Westbrook got the MVP. I felt like he deserved it.
Yeah. Real quick about that. Niggas was really on Twitter lobbying for a guy who purposely got his team eliminated from the second round so he could go hang with Meek and Ruggs. Like, are y'all fucking serious? Like, James Harden was like, yo, Game 7 is when? And today is what? And Ruggs weekend starts when?
Yeah.
I'm not missing Ruggs weekend for no fucking body. I'm out of here.
Nigga shot 5 times.
I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
You've been playing so competitive to this point. I'm fucking out of here, nigga.
Because if we win this shit, then we
gotta play Golden State, and you know what that's gonna be. Yeah. I'd rather just go to Ruggs weekend.
Yeah.
They was in the picture with him, Meek, Ruggs, Fab Jadakiss,
yeah.
Yo Gotti.
James Harden crazy.
James Harden's a fucking dickhead, man. You see him lusting over Nicki Minaj last night?
What's crazy is I was waiting for somebody to put it on Twitter. The way he was clapping, looking. Remember when Akeem first saw Lisa on Coming to America and he was clapping? That's exactly how he looked. I was waiting for somebody to do this shit, but I didn't see it on the timeline.
I know he was pissed last night. He like, yo, man, y'all some nut ass shit because y'all made me wait all the way to the end of the show. I didn't win the MVP. Nicki Minaj left. Now I gotta go fucking call the other bitch that I canceled with because I thought I was gonna be getting with Nicki Minaj tonight. Fuck all y'all. Yeah. I'm not coming here next year.
Motherfuckers was like, yo, they robbed Harden again. I'm like,
robbed him?
No.
No. Robbed him?
I was trying to explain to niggas last time, like, yo, Westbrook broke a 55-year-old record.
Yeah.
And the game he broke the record in, that, like, honestly, Westbrook may have won the MVP solely in that Nugget game.
Yeah.
When he hit that fucking game winner, it was like, that's the nail in the coffin. Like, so there was nothing that could happen.
They was neck and neck to the last 2.5 weeks of the season. Go back and listen to the old shows. I was Team Harden. Westbrook took
Remember,
that
I was lobbying for Westbrook for the last 2-3 months.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, he went out there and took that shit. There's nothing you can say about it. Like, and he didn't average just like a shade. He was like well over he wasn't at 10.0. He was well over.
Yeah, he was like 10.8, 10.4.
Yeah, like 32. He was well over.
Yeah,
So no, definitely happy for Russell Westbrook. Usage rate was through the roof, but whatever.
What happened with Drake and Kenny Smith? Because I didn't see.
Oh, apparently, Kenny Smith had some jokes for Drake about like the ghost writing shit or whatever. I didn't see it. I didn't catch it, but they was talking about it on.
Because I was coming home. I DVR'd it, so I'll watch it tomorrow. But I saw the very end of it. I saw when Bill Russell came up there and was telling him he had kicked their ass and shit like that. It's like Bill's going, see now. It's like Bill ain't trying to go in that post with Shaq.
Put down the inshore bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bill got old fast, too. I was saying yesterday, I'm like, when LeBron won the championship, he was on the floor.
Right.
Like, he wasn't like that. And so.
I had to dangle him from the ceiling next award show.
That 30 for 30, you still ain't watch it?
I still haven't seen it.
Bill
I'm gonna watch it
Russell,
tonight.
when he got his jersey retired in Boston, he did that shit in a private ceremony because he didn't fuck with the fans in Boston.
Oh,
I
shit.
thought that was heavy because he was talking about all the racial shit that went on in Boston. He said,
Boston, most racist place in America.
he said, I have no connection with these fans here. So
Yeah.
when they did his jersey retirement, it was like, you know how they bring out the players and the red carpet, all the shit they do, but nobody was in the stand. Like, they did that shit, but nobody was in the stand.
We're going to video this so you can remember it forever. Get some wallet sizes, some
Yeah.
3x5s, but fuck these fans.
Yeah, Bill Russell was thorough for that. We said, fuck all of them. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with me. Hang my jersey up. You know what I'm saying? That was dope.
Yeah, we talked about Nicki's stinking it.
Can we take a moment of silence for Prodigy, man?
Oh, we got to.
Moment of silence for Prodigy. All of you, whatever you're doing, you're in the car, at work, moment of
Rip
silence.
the H and I C. That's a classic album.
Yeah, all right, moment of silence.
Legendary rapper, put Queensbridge on the map.
I break bones, ribs,
$100 bills, pill on Ducatis, another 4 wheels.
Like, yo, Prodigy had the best opening lines in rap history.
Easily.
I got you stuck off the realness. I be the
the
infamous,
you
heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. He remember the joint with Nas? He said, I got the style of a stillborn child. I'm ill. Of his beef, poke him with the fork. Make sure he's done well. Like, Prodigy just used to come on the track so dope. Yeah, that was heavy, man. It actually made me start listening to Prodigy. I downloaded his Essentials on iTunes. And remember the joint he did with Nina Sky? And I forgot how good of a song that was.
My favorite Prodigy song all time is the Young Black Entrepreneurs with BG.
Young Black Entrepreneurs was crazy. BG was dope.
BG was going crazy on that shit.
My favorite Prodigy song, Keep It Thorough, and
Keep It Thorough.
And that Nina Sky joint was just so good, man. Hold You Down. That was my shit. Keep It Thorough, man. I remember back, a guy from my old neighborhood got killed. And that night, like they had like the candlelight vigil for him, and everybody went to the bar, Rosie's, like which is like the neighborhood bar out Southwest. And I remember they cut that song on the jukebox, Keep It Thorough, and like niggas niggas was drunk all over, like screaming the lyrics to that song, and I just always will visually remember that song was the shit to us. Like we was growing up, that was just. Prodigy was a good ass rapper, man. I used to always think that back when Styles like it's only 6 nice rappers if you want to be real. I used to always think he was like them, Nas, Prodigy, and DMX. I always thought that's who he was.
My favorite Prodigy line is to Jay-Z: "How you call yourself young with mad wrinkles in your face?" Prodigy kept that beef going for years and years. It's like, yo, it's over, dogs.
Prodigy was the first time I heard somebody say dick blower. And that made me start using that in the streets. Like, what'd you say, dick blower? Like, that shit was just mad cool. Ew, Prodigy and them had on Hennessy jerseys. Like, they was some arrogant little ignorant ass Queens niggas.
Hell yeah.
You had to fuck with Prodigy and Mobb Deep, man. Classic that shit with Lil' Kim. The Quiet Storm remix.
Oh, man.
That was one of the best features like ever. Did you see Master P talking about Prodigy at the BET Awards?
Master P full of shit.
You're not a P fan.
Master P full of shit, man, because it's like, yo, the minute you shift from Prodigy to, I got a movie coming out called The King of the South.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I got a movie coming out called The King of the South. You know, realest story ever, but they probably ain't gonna talk about me till I'm gone. I'm like, oh, all right, P. That's a commercial. Like, all right, man, get the fuck out of here, old head.
Somebody said, damn, they gonna have a unsung episode of the rest of the podcast.
See, that's what we talk about. Y'all too good at social media.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace, Prodigy, man. Prodigy just comes from an era where rap was just so different. And when he got locked up, I knew it was like over.
Yo, I got 47 comments.
Yeah, I got tons of them. But it's like, I knew it was over for him because rap is just so different now. And it's hard for those older dudes, you know what I mean? Where you was such a lyrical, like, unless you just gonna do a full Jay-Z, like, I'm gonna dumb down my lyrics to double my dollars, you're just not gonna make it in this new, you know, I don't know what you call this new rap world we're in, this 2017 thing. It's like it's all about. So what's crazy? I posted a video today, Lil Uzi, just saying yeah over and over again.
Yeah.
It really sounded like that could have been the song. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's really how like unamusing the bars be now from these rappers. It's crazy. Rest in peace, Prodigy, though, man. Where you want to go with it next?
Yo, I gotta read some of these comments, man.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Yo, DJ Golden Boy, my man Javi. What? Geechee Daddy Dollars. Damn, y'all was rolling. My man C Hunt. Oh hell no, nah, bruh, no way. Why? What happened? I'm waiting for the Psych Nah new video up at 12 posts. What type of June fools is this? Y'all got a nigga over here tweet watching and shit for updates. Love, hand over the face emoji. Sad face. How C Diddy? How? I need answers. Someone gonna have to rumble me. Like, so y'all can stop playing and tell us when the new episode drops. Nah, yo, I just listened to a few episodes driving to DC and back this weekend. Shit was lit. Eyes, no way. What in the do it for the culture is this? What happened? Well, are you going to get back to your Insta stories? Damn, that was selfish.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait.
Told you I'm
What's
Ron
boy
Hunt.
name? Just Adam. No, both you niggas gotta rumble me, and whoever the studio boy is, and I don't even know him. Plus whoever else. Don't do this. I need this podcast to get through my work day. Y'all need to tell us what and why this happened, so we need a petition to get y'all back. Y'all owe us an explanation. We need answers. You can't just post this and not give a reason why. P.S. LOL. Is this a publicity stunt?
I seen Rich talking about something. I'm gonna fuck both of y'all up and the studio boy, and I don't even know this thing.
Is this a publicity stunt? Is the best one. Can't wait till meat catch you. Bring back TRP. What about Justin Rye and all those other people Matt mentions we don't know? What will they discuss at Richards?
Fucking Richards.
Fucking Richards.
I'm home. Yo, who wrote that?
What will they discuss at Richards? Cara, K-A-R-A-A-A, a bunch of underscores.
Shout out to her. The fact that you
Yo,
really listened to
man.
this show that much that you remember that Richard shit.
What about
Oh,
Gus and
shit.
Rye and all those people we don't know? What will they discuss at Richards?
Fucking Richards. Oh,
Niggas ain't
shit.
slick. They gonna bring the label back. Watch. People commenting on this shit multiple times.
Yo.
They coming back like, oh, you ain't updated yet?
I see Yizzo talking about I'm turning both you niggas water off.
Unacceptable. My new
shit.
Philly. Unacceptable. We need answers. First tag stone. Now the end is near. Shaking my head. Damn. So me at the bottom. Just kidding. New episode at 12.
Yo.
Play. Somebody said play too much.
Yo. What will they discuss at Richards?
What will
That's
they
fucking
discuss
hilarious.
at Richards, man? I
Oh,
really have real
shit.
tears on my face, man. Holy shit.
Kurt
yo.
on Twitter talking about which one of you niggas pulled some David Ruffin shit. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. All right, let's get through a couple of these other topics real quick so we go these questions.
Shout out to Uncle LeVar.
Yeah.
Made the Monday Night Raw.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Bring your
yeah,
diamonds
yeah,
in the
yeah.
sky if you feel
Yo.
the vibe.
LaMelo is in high school. That nigga was on Raw last
Yo,
night.
he said, fuck that nigga up, dad,
Yo,
twice.
real
On a
talk.
live mic.
Fuck that nigga up. Do you know how many kids in high school would have loved to have been like that nigga came out with theme music
Yeah.
on Monday Night
Had
Raw.
the triple B's on the fucking teleprompt on the big screen.
I said it last night. If you can't fuck with LeVar Ball at this point, I can't fuck with you.
Yo.
LeVar Ball, a straight genius, dog. Like he's marketing gold.
Yes.
Gold. With sweatpants on. Marketing gold.
Motherfucker about to wrestle the Miz.
The fucking Miz.
The Intercontinental Champion.
Yo, you gotta fuck with LeVar
Yo,
Ball.
man, I'm
after
like,
that,
yo,
man.
literally millions of people saw Big Baller Brand last night.
Dog.
Middle America saw
Middle
Big Baller
America.
Brand last night. That's dope as shit, man. Shout out to the young black entrepreneurs out there, man. You can do this shit. Follow the LeVar blueprint. Go on TV. Say a bunch of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? You can win.
I'm not just start telling niggas I'm better than Jordan. Like fuck it.
That's all it take.
That's all it takes.